Hey guys, just finished watching Marvel's Inhumans, season 1, episode 5. Something inhuman this way comes. This episode was nothing interesting. It was not. Some of the things they just kept on, like, we have Lockjaw in here, and every time they show Lockjaw, they show him for like 5 seconds, and then he goes away, and then he sleeps. He does one thing, then he goes away. And, instead of just having him throughout the whole shots and throughout the thing, interacting, they have this giant Lockjaw go to, like, at one point even go to the ocean and then the waves and small Hawaii waves and stuff. But it would have been so cool to see him playing in the water and stuff, see Crystal and Lockjaw in the water playing around and doing stuff that they've never done before because they're from the moon and stuff, and seeing what he thinks about that. I think that would have been so interesting, but no, they didn't do that. Out of all the people that Crystal finds, she finds the one American type guy, type thing, which kind of seems, you didn't think about that last episode, but it seems kind of silly and stuff. I don't know, and just Karnak, his powers are interesting and stuff like that, but he's still affected from that fall, and it's just stupid. It's like, oh my god, it's just terrible. There was that one point when Gorgon and Karnak are hearing gunfires, and all of a sudden they see Black Bolt, Medusa, and stuff like that come out. Instead of having gunfire, we should have just heard boom, and just hear like the wind, and just be, oh, it's Black Bolt. It would have been cool to see Black Bolt do that. He hasn't used his powers. 5th episode in, he hasn't even said a single goddamn word. And they're just in street clothes. It's like this show, they had a budget of like, the budget was get the actors and that's it. No, nothing. Whatever the cost for the actors, nothing, and that's it. No, nothing after that. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe. And then Gorgon was fighting these guys, and I was just like, why don't you keep stomping the ground every time they get up? Just stomp the ground, or stomp next to them, or you know what? I'd love to see Gorgon actually stomp a person and see what that does. That would be really cool. I guess we're not gonna get that violent on TV, but I don't know. I'm just glad that it's all taking place all on, even though it's in the MCU type thing, it is in the MCU. It is all taking place in Hawaii, so as long as nothing else ever goes to Hawaii for a good while, there should be no connecting, no crossing over really with this show type thing. And so I think it could be cool. So I don't know. Everything is just annoying. Chris, every time they use their powers, no one really has any powers to use, so it doesn't even look like Inhumans. Like, if I were to show you the cast, the way they were all dressed in this episode, you would never guess that any one of them was Medusa or any of the characters from the comics, other than Lockjaw and stuff. And even then, you could tell a lot of the times his CGI in this episode, you could tell when it's like, oh, it's actually like 2 shots. So one shot of like really close up behind the back of the neck of a bulldog, and the other time, she's not even seeing anything and stuff, and it's obvious that she's not even touching him. She's kind of touching, like, it was just terrible. This is a disgrace to the source material. I really don't know what to say. There was nothing interesting in this episode. It is, I don't know. I kind of agree with that echolocation chick there, and she agrees with Maximus, how he wants to change the way things are run, change the laws, instead of confiding to the laws as if you can't. I don't know. It's really not good. There's nothing really good to say about this. There's no powers being used. There's no nothing. There's no they all most of them got together, and at this point it's just like, oh, okay, they're together. Black Bolt is they just depowered every single person. They won't let anyone use their powers, other than Gorgon. Even him, he's wearing boots. Like, I don't know. And wouldn't his boot kind of just shatter underneath the force of his once he did it? You know, I mean, what is, like, unless it's made out of some sort of steel toe boot, which, do they have steel up on Adeline? What is their equivalent of steel on an Adeline, you know, from the moon? I don't know. It's just kind of annoying. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below. What did you like from it? I really didn't have anything really I liked of it at all from it. Yeah, just kind of annoyed with it all. So, yeah. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes it's the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.